Hi guys, today we're gonna make some outfits for Dollfie Dreams in my case from handkerchiefs. They're female size, 30 by 30 centimeters, a bit wonky, but what did you expect from a discount store? I'll make sure they're all nice and crease free. Ironing is important in those clothes. Depressing. So I'm just making sure I find the right length for the skirt first, and I think the middle will be fine. And I'm gonna use now elastic. In my case it's 4mm elastic, bought from the same discount store. It works perfectly fine. And I need, obviously this is gonna be the waist, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find your waist by just applying the elastic and roughly measuring it. So now they're going to use the zigzag stitch on my sewing machine. It's plenty of tutorials how to do it, I'm not going to show you. Now we need to close the back of the skirt, just a straight stitch. Again, ironing going to be quite important here, because we need to straighten that seam at the back. I'm sorry if you can hear some additional noises. My 3D printer is going, and my cat is trying to paw me because he wants his treats. Tough luck. So now put the back, basically dress back to the front, yeah. And because I need to find where I'm gonna make this lovely fitted bust. Tailored top kind of part. Again, I'm using elastic and sew elastic again, like I shown there. For the back, however, the closures, the fastening in the back, I'm using the ribbon with already made eyelets in it. If you haven't got something like that, I used to use jump rings, just sew them in, and lace as normal. So for the lacing, I'm gonna using just a string. It can be ribbon, really. Anything till you find. Now, so I think what do I do with the front? Many ways of styling the front, and in the end I decided to go with the fold and secure in the middle with thread and decorate it with the button. That's what I decided to do. Easy peasy. And it creates like nice wings and stuff like that. So the green one is down. Now we've got pink and blue to go. Pink is next. Again, same procedure. Iron, press it, crease free, nice and straight, or as much as straight as you can, of course. And roughly cut in half. It's quite handy, the fabric, the checkered fabric, because you can see the lines. So I applied the overlock on the top. Now we're gonna fold the sides just to make it neater and put the straight stitch in it. This is gonna be our top skirt. As you can see, I'm gonna now do the casing, and that means obviously you have to put the straight stitch and make sure you got enough, create the channel for a ribbon. That's what I did, and I'm just gonna use the safety pin and the ribbon and insert it all the way through until the ends come out. By the way, to secure a bit, make the ribbon a bit prettier, not prettier, just secure so it doesn't fray, I just used the lighter just to can use a candle if you want. Now the remaining piece we've got left, I'm gonna do is cut roughly in half. It looks like quite rough indeed. And obviously I used the overlocker to finish it so it's nice and neat. If you haven't got overlocker, by the way, you can use just zigzag stitch on your machine. If you haven't got machine, then you can't do this tutorial because you need to have the elastic needs to be sewn in with using the machine zigzag stitch. So what I did, I applied just a nice pretty trim to the bottom, and now I'm gonna kind of not case in elastic, but just fold the finished end on elastic, and you still kind of stretch it and then use the zigzag stitch on the machine. It's just done so it looks a bit neatly finished, and that's going to be our modesty underskirt, because our top skirt, if you remember, is got an opening in front, so obviously we need to make sure she's kind of covered. And now I just put the top skirt, and I'm using 3D printed, I printed it buckle. It's actually not a buckle, it's supposed to be a lace buckle, but why not to use it in the dolls as a buckle? And we're creating the boob tube. Literally this 30 centimeters long, perfect for Dollfies with a big bust, or even a medium bust I would say. So you see what I just did, and I just finished at the end, and it's decorated with a button, and it's done. That's the back. Now the turn for the blue handkerchief. I think it's my favorite actually, the outfit in the end, but let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite? Honestly, these takes, they will take me like 15 minutes to do each marks if I will have used the camera. Obviously I put the tutorial in, but if I didn't use to use the camera and so on, it will be quite quickly. So I cut it in half as you've seen it, and then I finished the raw edge with the first with the overlocker, and then put the top stitch so it's kind of nice and neat. And the top is going to be skirt. It's going to be a fitted skirt, tailored one. So in order to tailor it, what we're going to do is we're going to first secure the bag, so we know where the snap roughly going to be, so we know how long it is or how wide it is going to be. And I just use the pins to pin it in place. So that's going to be back. I'm going to use the snaps anyway. And then the front one, like again, handy, it's got checkered pattern because it's so easy to kind of visualize where I can make the pleats. So I'm going to make only 4 pleats, 2 in front, 2 in the back. To be honest, you can make as many pleats as you want, but the 30 centimeters length is just enough, I would say, for this kind of pleats only. But you can make them smaller, of course, because I made them quite chunky, but that's for the purpose of it's like it's my personal designer solution, if you wish. And just put the straight stitch on top, that's it. That's done. And I just sewn in the snap at the back, so it's kind of ready for further action. Yeah, I'm just showing that what I did. Now, so with the leftovers of fabric, half of it, so I cut strips for straps. We make straps, and again I finished the raw edges and stuff like that. And to be honest, I don't need to finish them actually, because what I'm gonna do, why did I finish them? I don't remember. Anyway, because you're gonna fold it all in and create a strap, and then just what I'm doing is just making my life easier by ironing that, so I can just straight machine and put top stitch on it. So done, easy peasy. So now I'm gonna do is attach, well, the front one gonna be stitched in, by the way, so I'm just measuring how much I need and so on. I actually left the length as is, I didn't bother to cut it too, because I'm gonna hide the excess and the skirt. So with the leftover fabric, I just put the trim on the bottom, and I'm again creating like a boob tube, and put elastic at the back so it's all gathered nicely. So yeah, just as shown, really simple and easy. If you're interested in my settings for the elastic for the zigzag stitch, I'll let you know. Mine is a computerized machine, and I just remember what I need to do. That's kind of finished, and I put the button. Just so you notice, all my outfits got this pretty little buttons color coordinated, sorry, not coded, color coordinated to the color of the outfit. And I'm just showing that I did snaps and to the straps, and they're gonna be crisscross at the back. That's how it looks like, guys, and thank you very much for watching, and please do comment what you think about it. 100% cotton, by the